some crazy shit happened in China. This 44-year-old dude named Tan Nan. Tan Nan. He drank with his friends very heavily and fell asleep. He woke up the next day. He felt a sharp pain and noticed that his penis was hanging on by just a little bit of skin.
Wait a second. Wait. Just let me get the visual out of my head. Because you said penis, I thought of my dick. And then you said hanging on my skin, I thought of my dick being gone. So
whenever I hear stuff like this, my dick starts hurting. I'm like, never. Hope not you.
Okay.
It's another.
All right. So woke up.
Penis. It's also weird that I made everybody think of a Chinese guy's penis.
Yo, what up? I'm Tahir Moore.
And I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of The Internet is Undefeated. Feed it.
Boom. They're trying to be crazy. Internet undefeated. The bitches are Barbie. I don't fuck these hoes. Oh, internet undefeated. Internet is undefeated. Internet is undefeated. Internet is undefeated. Internet is undefeated. She wanna be Cardi. The bitches are Barbie. I just started singing the real one.
You can make a whole trap album just off of doing that.
Hey, SoundCloud rappers are lit.
That's crazy.
I have found.
This is what this is amongst talking to Doughboy, which every now and then he says something that makes sense. I'm not the hugest Young Thug fan, but
how?
I'm just not. I came up in a different era. Dang. I'm not like old. I don't like. I feel like you cheating the game and not really giving us lyrics. But if
He's crazy with lyrics.
I wouldn't say crazy with it. Every now and then he says something else. Oh shit, I didn't expect that from him. I didn't know he read. The point I'm trying to make is that the way he does his voice, the inflections and how he can change the pitch, that part I can appreciate. That's what he adds to the genre of rap and hip hop is his inflections. The same way that Wayne would change up his Wayne or Kendrick would change up their flow mid verse.
Yeah.
Thug does that effortlessly.
He got a lot of his style from Lil Wayne. Because Lil Wayne used to do the whole like, and then Young Thug made it a whole style. But then now everybody sounds like Thug.
Oh my God. It's just, you know what it was? It was like when T-Pain first came out with the auto-tune. And everybody was like, then everybody hopped on and it was like, all right.
Young Thug is our T-Pain, I guess, huh?
Yeah. This
kind of braid-wise, too.
Yeah. I mean, the way he dresses is definitely unique. And the way his whole persona, he is his own individual. No one ever can be like Thug trying to be like somebody. No, somebody trying to be like Thug. Like he's an icon in that.
I got him in my saved right here. I was listening to a snippet back to back. Snippets are crazy. Like you could just drop 1 minute of a snippet and a DJ will just make a whole song. Out of it.
Can you imagine the person that made? Damn, son, where'd you get that one from? Like
it's not
whoever.
What it is, but
oh no, you're
close enough.
Yeah, damn, son, where'd you find this one? That snippet or canon, like whatever, like those things are so iconic.
Those samples,
yeah, but it's like the person who made it never knew that that's what it was going to be for.
Well, it's crazy. Even the song that I sang for the intro is a song called now it's called Kid Cudi by Playboi Carti, and that was just a verse on another rapper song named Young Nudy. Cardi went last, and people liked it so much more that they just chopped Young Nudy out of it and made a song out of Cardi's verse. And Cardi like never wanted to drop the track, but it went viral without the other dude. And I'm just thinking like, what if you were Young Nudy? Just like, oh, okay, well, fuck me, right?
Yo,
took my whole blueprint over.
Man, I didn't even want this to happen.
Hey, but we didn't even say we're guestless today.
We are guestless.
We guestless. Young and the restless.
I had nothing. I was trying to think of something to rhyme with it, but I was just like, I'm gonna mess it up.
Do push-ups because you're chestless. Never
Probably
on the guest list.
Probably should have just stopped there.
The pause made it weird. You can't pause and rap.
Yeah, they tried to come right back with
Imagine rappers were allowed to just pause and be like, what am I going to say next?
The beat still going. Got it.
Imagine
you niggas got me fucked up. You just be in the club like, yeah,
that was okay.
Well, while I'm tucked up.
Got the
you
heater
niggas
on
got me fucked up.
Wife beat her on me.
I like this part. He finna come back in with a watch.
Got young cheetah on me.
Woo! That nigga said cheetah. I told you that boy had bars.
Only took that nigga 3 seconds. That nigga is off the top, kinda.
Trash, fam.
But yeah, I was kind of turning up this weekend. Speaking of music, it was Memorial Day. Did you have a good Memorial Day?
I did, man. Ate some good food. I just got back into town. Ate some good food. Went to a gathering. and play some Uno. You know what I'm saying? It got real in these Uno
Pretty lit,
streets.
actually. Well, who won?
I didn't win any of the other games, but I make it hard for people to go out. Like my goal isn't necessarily to win Uno. Like with these new expansion packs, you got the swap hands card,
Nigga.
You got the draw 12.
Have you
draw
seen the
24.
new ones that's just blank and they're like, you
yeah,
write
you
a
draw
rule
whatever.
on it?
Yeah, so we write
Lazy
that one.
ass
That's
creators.
draw 24.
Yeah,
for
make
us.
your own fucking rules.
Yes, I love it.
You guys are making your own rules anyway.
My
That new pack was for niggas, I feel
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Because we make our own rules. So they're just like,
Absolutely.
well, fuck it then. Give us a blank ass card.
I'm sure they never wanted stacks, but you gonna get these 4 6s that I got in my hand when I drop this 1 6. You gonna get all 4 of these bitches.
I have a theory that the rules to Uno are just as complicated as like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's like the rule book is smaller. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But I feel like between it's literally like beer pong. Everywhere you go is just different rules, and you
Well,
have
that's
to
what I was gonna
accept
say. Well, at least with Dungeons and Dragons, it's one set of rules in that instruction book. You go to different people's houses, and depending on where they are regional, every game is differently. Like even spades, like out east, they make the 2 of diamonds or something the biggest joker, but down south, the two of spades or the 2 of club is the biggest joker. So it goes like ace of spades, joker, joker, deuce. But that deuce could be anything depending on where you are regionally. So every region, every household has its own set of rooms when it comes to spades.
That feels like a setup. I don't like games that start off with people saying like, "All right, how y'all play?" That's I'm gonna lose.
Nah. You just adjust. You adjust to the rules, man.
That's not basketball's not. You can't go over somebody's house. Yeah, nigga, the 3-point line's up here.
I mean,
What?
it's different rules with basketball. I mean, if you're playing 21, you're playing horse, you playing buckets. Tips, whatever you playing. Every game has a different set of rules. So, and sometimes people play it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I didn't play no games this week. I didn't even go to a barbecue this weekend.
Really? You ain't doing that yesterday?
Nah, I was sick all day.
I saw that. I saw it because on your stories you used the wrong "your," and I was like, "Fucking child."
I wrote it out.
You was like, when you're sick, but your dog still love you or something like that.
Damn,
you
I put Y-O-U-R.
And I was like, fucking idiot.
I appreciate you for just bottling that in, though. I hate people who are just like, actually,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
nigga, I didn't
you're
know
my
what I
real
meant.
friend. I was like, I'm gonna see him today, and I'm gonna tell him about himself. You're too
like,
good
but-
for that. Like, you can't let your friends like do bad shit. Like when you know that he's capable of. Patrick is one of the most
It was
talented
just a
people.
slip-up.
Nah, fuck that,
It
Pat.
was just a slip up.
Nah, man. People
I
wait
hate
for
when
you to slip.
People literally will correct you like, "Oh, I didn't know what I was talking about, and you didn't know what I was talking about." That's crazy. Like that's weird. I thought I didn't mean you are, but I guess I did.
When you're in the public eye, you are the most scrutinized, bro.
This was my IG story. That ain't the public eye.
Nigga, who'd you put it on IG for? The public, right?
That's very true.
There you go, man.
And the symbol for that is an eye. So.
Yeah.
It's quite literally in the public eye. All right. But it's not even like I got, and I wasn't sick. I was actually hungover. But it wasn't
Yeah.
even like a fun hangover. Like I didn't
Oh,
even
no.
like drink a lot. Well, there is no fun hangover.
I was just gonna say, what the fuck is a fun hangover?
I meant like a fun time that led to, you know
Yeah,
how
okay,
like you have
gotcha,
a fun
gotcha.
time
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
next day you're like throwing up like it was worth it. Like
Yeah.
I literally just had 2 tequila drinks on an empty stomach.
Yeah, that'll do it. You gotta have that food.
That
food
was
soaks
the
up the
worst
alcohol.
idea ever.
Listen, man, one of the tricks I've learned, well, obviously always eat first, but also if I take an Excedrin before I go to bed, it always helps. I've never woke up with a hangover in the last 8 years.
And helpful.
Yeah, water, always water before you go to bed, like 2 to 3 cups, and then on the last cup, take that Excedrin, man. That'll do it. 'Cause that's all a hangover is. You dehydrated. Your brain swells up. Your brain swells up. Yeah, that causes the tension. So you always
Is that what a
dehydrate.
headache is?
Yeah, it's your
Swollen
brain
brain?
swelling. Yes, your brain swelling. So
That's kind of
scary.
motivational. No, I
Yeah.
was gonna
Oh.
say next time you have a headache, you're like, oh, so smart, brain blast. You used to watch Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah. Yeah, that boy had a big ass head right there.
Man. Oh, by the way, my favorite thing about this weekend,
Please.
the baby.
Whoa, the baby.
The baby beat up the bully.
Listen.
That was amazing.
I have so many. This could be the whole podcast. That one video.
I've
I
watched
could go on
that
for
video
hours about this.
50,000 times.
You can't go looking for an ass whooping and get your ass whooped, and then try to justify why they shouldn't have whooped your ass. That's you know what that is? That's Discovery Channel Naked and Afraid. I'm finna go hunt some fucking wolves. Got the camera, find the wolves, and then look at the cameraman like, why y'all done stop me from looking for these fucking wolves?
He's all getting eaten by wolves like, hey!
Hey.
Still pretty, though.
You're not. You're on the ground leaking. And the way he was on the ground was like, you know, if you,
My God.
With his ass suited up, he was in the busted open position. You ever?
How did that happen?
Yo.
He got beat out his pants and he was wearing jeans. It wasn't even like sweats.
Listen, when you about to get it in with a chick and she laying on her stomach like she didn't really want to do it, but then she lift her waist up for you to take her drawers off. That's what he did.
Is that how you have sex?
I mean, you know, they be like, go on, stop. And then you like grab the panties and they be like, and they just lift up. Like,
the eventual give up to consent?
It's not even that. Don't make it weird, bro.
You made it weird.
Don't make it weird.
When you about to have a sex with a girl who don't want to have sex with you?
It's not, I said she's pretending. Her top is already off. The titties out, she trying to fuck. Because girls don't just let their titties out. And when girls get out of the shower, they always cover their breasts up unless they love their breasts, like, or had the work done. So if their titties is out, she want to fuck.
Maybe. The baby's video was good. First of all, the storytelling. The storytelling was a 3-part like Shakespearean like drama.
It was a miniseries.
Oh my God! Every part mattered so much. The setup was golden. Because here's the other thing that I've realized: the best part about it is that DaBaby didn't start it.
He didn't.
If this dude started it like this and beat up DaBaby, we'd still be like, bro, what are you, okay?
Why you fucking with him, bro?
Why fucked with him and then beat him up? Like, but the fact that he came up to him like, yo, this, and I don't know if you saw before, but they posted videos of weeks ago. He's been trolling this nigga like, tell this nigga DaBaby he a bitch. I'm pulling up, drop the address. He has been doing this he's been asking for this.
And you know what? DaBaby, he gave you an instructional tool on how to do it. He said, fuck all that talking about, nigga. Let's link. Bring your bitch ass up the street. That's one of his songs. He's like, I don't do all this internet shit. It's like, bring your ass up the street. Let's link.
Fam.
And that's what happened.
They linked.
Yeah.
I feel like DaBaby linked a couple times.
Oh, he linked up to that jaw for sure, for sure.
The fact that, my favorite part is the dude realizing that DaBaby was taking his stuff off. He was
why you putting your phone there?
Oh, well, you ain't finna do nothing?
Why you put the receipt down? Hey, what you finna... What? Hey, stop! What you finna do?
Why you spray painting all the cameras? Why you paying the guards?
You know what he did?
Why you put up a Hell in the Cell? Is this a cage match?
He went up to a house that had a sign that said free ass whoopings. And he was like, what y'all giving out here? They was like,
this nigga knocked.
Free ass whoopings? I bet you won't give me one.
Bro.
Really?
And the baby was like inching up to him like, come on, bro,
man,
just buy your stuff.
Pay for your stuff.
First of all,
watch, I'll take you your stuff.
If you ever are about to get in a fight with a hood nigga and he's acting like he ain't trying to fight but getting closer to you.
Oh, he definitely finna beat your ass.
DaBaby realized he was going to fight once he started taking his stuff off.
Absolutely.
Him inching closer being like, buy your stuff. Come on, man. Really. That is the equivalent of a nigga, one of the other dude's friends just walking around like with his hands behind his back.
If
like,
the walk with the hands behind the back, that's them building up the power in their hands so they can punch you.
You don't hear that
like
part. They're like,
Saiyan.
Super nigga Saiyan. And then they body language is like, oh, I'm not about to fight. I'm just
the little mosey along right here.
This is an audit. It's a fight audit.
This is them loosening up, you know what I'm saying, getting the hips free so I can swing.
The fact that this was all documented by the people in the fight. This was not a guy like, oh man, DaBaby's about to get in a fight. Right. This is DaBaby going, check this out real quick. And then you hear, come here. You hear, come here in a fight. That's bad news, bro. Hey, come here. And then the dude was just tooted up.
Yo.
Pants down.
Tooted and booted.
I've seen people, so embarrassing.
That's what I had to say in my video when I made the video about it. I was like, I've seen people get knocked out and then like their flip-flops fly one way. First of all, never fighting flip-flops. That's just not. If somebody try to bang you in flip-flop, bow out gracefully. That's number one. Because you coming up out them flip-flops. That's going to cost you the fight.
I'm so afraid of
I've
getting knocked out like that.
I've seen people get knocked out in flip-flops and the shoes got one. I've seen people with tennis shoes that weren't laced. They just like slid them in and get knocked out one shoe somewhere. I've never seen somebody get beat out of their pants.
I've never seen that before in my life. I almost want that footage to drop. Like, imagine that somebody else, like, they dropped that CCTV.
Yeah. I just, what happened? What did they get caught on? Or did he get hit so hard his pants was like, fuck this?
Well, you saw in his face, he didn't know where he was.
Yeah,
he
did.
was like,
is this heaven?
What is
God?
Fam. And the craziest part is, like, getting knocked out and getting killed in an embarrassing position is like my two biggest fears. Because you know all those people who died of like autoerotic asphyxiation or something. Who was the dude who died in his closet with a Batman suit on? He was like an actor. He was jacking off and he had a Batman suit on and he was like choking himself and died. and the cops had to find him like that and take pictures. Who?
David Curdy?
His death is the only thing I know about him. I never heard of that name before. But shit like that, or like how Elvis died on the toilet, supposedly, like that's my biggest fear of dying in an embarrassing ass situation. But obviously, getting knocked out is second to that because you got to live through the embarrassment.
I was talking to my homeboy about this on the way here. This is what separates it. It's the scholarship of it. Like with 50 getting shot 9 times and then going on to have a successful rap career because he survived 9 bullet shots and 1 to the mouth.
I know where this is going.
No way you can survive this, bro. You got to stop rapping.
Hell no.
You can't have nothing gangster. You can't rap about nothing gangster and else believe
Absolutely
you after
not.
this. This is the equivalent of Game beating up 40 Glock while he was still holding the phone and beating his ass and giving comments. How you narrating the fight and beating somebody up?
That's actually the most impressive video on the internet.
You can't be a rap. You have to drop 40 Glock. You need to change your name to Jermaine. Maybe be a vocational Bible school leader.
The Game is crazy for that.
Yeah, that was crazy. But
this nigga was casting, talent,
director,
crew,
producer,
cam up.
Yeah.
This nigga. Commentator.
And you know what's crazy is that most fights, when it's filmed through a phone, the person filming it wants to look at the fight. So the camera is all over the place. But the camera was perfect. Like he was beating his ass and looking at him through the camera.
Professional ass whooping.
It should have been nominated. I'm going to be honest with you because it was the best motion action feature that I saw. He
is an action star. The Game is an action star for that. And then at the end, he ran away and was like, I got some blood on my sneakers. This nigga had a wrap-up interview.
Oh my God, it was amazing. Hilarity ensued.
That is for sure like the holy grail of fight videos.
Oh yeah, that was great.
DaBaby's is right up there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because you're right. That dude cannot rap anymore. Like
even
if he beat me up, I'd probably be like snickering a little bit.
But you couldn't do it to DaBaby though. You need to go ahead and just sell all that rap equipment that you got. Just take the mics and the soundboard.
He interviewed the security afterwards. Like, man, how many people beat me up? See, 2. Okay.
You said it was a gang of people that beat you up at first. What
he was like, still pretty though. I'm still pretty. He don't even hit that hard. But no. I don't even have beef with DaBaby. I wish him much success. Like. You beat the positivity into this nigga.
Remember the video I did when I was like, you get hit so hard you turn non-violent?
That nigga really did that. And it's like, what do you mean you wish him much success?
That nigga said, I wish him much success. Shalom.
You know, DaBaby had 2 shows that same night.
Oh, yeah. And he had his hand wrapped up for the shows. Like, that is evidence that he beat the shit out of somebody.
He might have beat the shit out of him.
Ain't no mic to it.
There might have been some dookie lines in his jaw.
Did you see this story right after he posted the fight video? He posted that one little clip from the video Suge when he slaps a dude and he falls out of the chair, but there's like fake shit on the chair.
Oh, I didn't see it.
He's a character, man. I like DaBaby, bro.
You know what's crazy about DaBaby? Just when I was like, man, that was the craziest thing I've ever saw. Apparently, this is not his first fight video. Did you see him fight mid-performance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, this is crazy. He punches a dude and drops him on beat to his own song.
Yo, this is what people need to understand. First of all, I got hip to DaBaby from Doughboy. Shout out to Doughboy for that. And upon getting hip to him, I did my research for him. I was like, oh shit, he's really about that life. He shot somebody in Walmart.
I think he shot 2 people, didn't he?
Yeah.
In Walmart?
Yeah, well, one time he shot somebody during a home invasion. They didn't think he was home. They came in his house. It was like 6 people that had AR-16s and shit, and him and his brother were there. So, but when they parked, I guess they thought that nobody was there. So they came in. He came around the corner and he started firing. He shot somebody, or shot 2 people with that one.
Dead?
They moved. Nah, they were just shot. They moved out the house the same night, he says. The next time he was in Walmart with his baby mama and his 2 children. And he said 2 guys came in. They were staring at him, and then they kept walking. And he saw his homeboy. He started talking to homeboy. And then the 2 guys came back. And they're like, what's up? What's happening? He's like,
same dudes from the
that walked in. No. These 2 other dudes that walked in. 2 young cats probably trying to make a name for themselves. Mm-hmm. So they walked up to him. He was like, what's up, bro? What's happening? He was like, bro, I ain't trying to get down right now. I got my family with me. They're like, we could take it outside. I was like, nah, fuck that. We could do it right here.
Who said that?
The 2 dudes. So the 2 dudes, they trying to get it going right there in Walmart. And one of them act like he was finna draw down. So baby just pulled it out. Bow.
In Walmart.
In Walmart. Tank tops were on sale for the next 2 weeks inside that Walmart because they had blood on them. I don't know that part to be true, but everything else.
That was
but
fast.
everything else was just, so
Wow.
he told his girl to move the kids home. She moved the kids home, and it went right down inside that Walmart. Why would you try somebody that has killed somebody and got away with it? That's number one. Number two, actually, that's number
Walmart?
two. That's number two. Number one is the baby is bald by choice in his
bald?
20s. Any man.
How old is he? He looks very
He's in his
mature
20s.
for his age.
Yeah, well, he's North Carolina. You
grow up fast in the face.
Yeah, they give you guns early on. So, but
This nigga shot somebody in Walmart?
in
Did he kill
Walmart,
both of them?
He killed one of the guys.
And the other guy was like, oh.
I thought we were just playing. I thought I was just gonna film this and get some clout, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck up out of here.
I was like, oh, okay.
You want something too, old man? No. I don't know why you
Fam.
come around here fucking with these boys.
You know what's crazy? This is the worst joke I've ever told.
But he's still gonna tell it.
Oh, of course. He literally had an opportunity to say, clean up on aisle 5. And it was perfect. he killed somebody in Walmart. That is a perfect time for an action hero saying.
That is
And niggas would have
at
been
the
like,
end,
wow.
the one
That's what
liner.
I'm saying. Boom, 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 boom. Clean up on aisle 5, motherfuckers.
Next scene.
I'd have been like, oh my God. Yo.
But
I'm buying this nigga's music tonight.
He's so funny. He might have had said it. Like I wouldn't surprise me if that came out in an interview that he did say that shit, yo.
Fam.
But again, man, anybody that like our hair is like our mane, like as a line, like that's our power. If you in your 20s and you choose to cut your hair off like that and be that close to
That's for fighting.
yo, that you don't want no problems
That's
with
because you want
nobody.
aerodynamics in a fight.
Yeah, he's crazy with it. Why
The
would
other
you
nigga
fuck
had
with him?
dreads. Maybe that's why he lost.
Oh, I mean, because that's something easy to pull down.
That's what I'm saying. They grabbed for the babies. It was like slink,
Slink?
slink, slink. Bro, he was performing, punched a dude who looked like he was getting up in the beginning of the video. So apparently he already took an L. And the dude was another dude with dreads. This might be DaBaby might be a dreadist.
Well, first of all, he's also the most entertaining rapper out there right now. Do you see the video where he was taking pictures with his fans and the dude came up and tried to take a picture,
was
but he
like,
tried to put his hand behind his back? He's like, bro, no, bro.
You
Put your
tried
hands
to
down.
wrap your arm around a
Bro,
killer?
it's not a date picture, bro. It's a concert picture. What are you doing, bro?
First of all, even if that wasn't a gangster rapper, that's weird.
That's weird, bro.
If you went
Don't
to,
put your
if you went
hand
up to
on the small
Common
of
and
my
did
back.
that,
Yeah.
I feel like Common would still be like, nigga. You just don't do what do you?
He's a grown man. Now, what are you putting your hand on the small of his back for?
I want to see this guy's profile. Maybe he's just hugged up with every dude he's ever taken a picture
What
with.
if that's his thing to try to make me uncomfortable in the picture?
Right? And he's like, I'm gonna try DaBaby. Look at DaBaby. He a bitch. He about to let me put his arm around him. Bing, 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 bing. Damn, DaBaby.
Don't do that shit no more.
I feel like DaBaby is a entourage nigga who can rap.
Yeah.
You know how usually it's like a rapper with entourage niggas who are
Yeah.
shooters? I feel like DaBaby is like if a shooter had talent.
Listen,
Like
man.
I feel like he's like that.
Yeah, yeah.
The nigga who usually doesn't talk, but he's
Yeah.
like, oh, you could
Listen,
rap.
if you weren't convinced by the music and the Walmart story, you should have been convinced by the video from Atlanta when he was doing the video shoot in Atlanta and he was by himself except for the crew, the camera crew.
Oh, I
and
saw
those
that.
guys came up was like, "Hey, bro, you can't shoot no video here." He's like, "Shit, why not?"
And
by himself.
The production people started packing
Oh,
up.
they were like, "We got
They're like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm out.
I have a day rate.
He stood there. You know how casual you have to be standing there just rolling the blunt, licking it calmly, like, nah, I'm good.
I don't check in.
I don't check in. I'm gonna stay right here and finish
You know
the
what's
video.
you know what's crazy? I mean, this was obviously before I learned exactly who DaBaby is, but when I saw that, I was like, I wonder if you're a rapper talking about like if you 5 minutes ago your last cut you were like, I shoot a nigga in the face if he tests me, and then we cut, and then niggas come and kick you. Like if that's your shoot, I feel like you have a responsibility, even if you not about that, to just be like, fuck that, nah.
Well, here's my thing with that. Rap is a personification of either your environment or the way you were raised. So somebody like Plies, who necessarily was in the environment, but that wasn't his life. A lot of the stuff I heard, and this is just hearsay, a lot of the stuff he rapped about was what his brother was doing. His brother was really in the streets like that.
Oh,
Like
it
I heard
wasn't him?
Plies went to college and graduated. Like he was a good
Hilarious.
student, right?
Because that's, I mean, a lot of times the rapper has to be the one that's like, I could put this to words.
Yeah, and a lot of
I'm
times
not
that's what
doing
happens.
this.
A lot of times people take other people's stories and put that on racks like it's theirs. But I believe everything the baby say, and y'all need to leave this nigga alone, bro.
Well, what's crazy is nothing happened. When after that happened, he was like,
Yeah.
I don't check in. There was like, okay.
all right, we'll be back.
Nothing else happened. And then that made me think, like, does anything ever happen?
Nah, shit happens sometimes.
Because Tekashi was out here like, fuck everybody. And there was like, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, look at him
I
now.
mean, that whole kidnapping thing, I still don't know how real that was when he supposedly got kidnapped.
That nigga did get kidnapped. But I heard that was his people.
Yeah. I mean, but shit, that's enough sometimes. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ticket chains and all that shit. How you hold a grown man for ransom?
Easy. Weapons and threatening and harm. What are you
But
talking
I'm saying,
about?
like, he's the person with the money. You holding the person with the money for ransom.
That's interesting. Like you take the rich person out the family and be like, give me $100 grand. They're like, nigga, you just took it.
Right. I can't take it from an ATM. I have bruises on my face. So if I go to a bank right now, all bruised up, be like, yeah, I want to withdraw $158 million. They'd be like, yeah, all right, hitting the panic button right here.
Your balance is $7, sir. Just because you're in a ransom doesn't mean you have money now.
Yo, that shit still goes down heavy in Brazil. Like, they be kidnapping family members like heavy over there.
Really?
When I used to work at CarMax, this chick came in and she was trying to get a car. She was like, I got to find a husband because I can't go back to Brazil. I'm like, why not? She was like, it's crazy over there. She was like, her uncle had just got kidnapped like 3 months earlier. And they were trying to extort the family to get money for the uncle, and the family didn't have a lot of money, so they gave them everything that they had, and they still killed the uncle. It's crazy over there.
Jesus, that's wild as hell. It'd be like,
is it still kidnap when it's an adult though?
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
I've always just thought about that.
It is.
It is?
Mm-hmm. I think it's just taking somebody against their will. I feel like you can kidnap an old person.
Okay.
It's the napping part more than anything.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that meant, to be honest with you.
Why ain't there nice kidnappers like they take you and like give you snacks and shit into your family? Like, all right, we pay you up and shit.
Like, you don't got $500 million. You got I'll take $500. It's like reasonable. Like, oh, this guy's reasonable as hell.
All right, cool. I'll do that. It's easier than buying a new kid. I mean, having a new kid.
Damn.
That's
all
so
right.
fucked up.
Well, moving right along.
Woo, shit. Baby.
Did you hear about the whole Iggy Azalea turn up?
I heard about it. I only saw one picture. I saw the topless one with her in the white shorts.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So if you don't know, Iggy Azalea's nudes dropped, which is, you know, not really a headline. But I guess the weird thing about it, why everybody's talking about it, is it was they were professional.
Yeah, that's why when you said news, I'm like, and everybody's saying, yo, you see our news. I'm like, yo, this is a photo shoot.
I'm baffled. I don't know how to react. I don't know whether I'm allowed to make fun of it. Because it's like, the thing is, like, from her point of view, she dropped like this long like letter about it, and she basically said that GQ magazine, that's who it was with. It was a GQ photo shoot, which is the strangest part about this. I guess they always do tasteful topless pics where they're like covering up their boobs.
The areola. That's the part that we really want to see.
I'm familiar with boobs.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see the boobs, if you see the boobs, you be like, that's cool. But when you see the areola, that's what seals that deal. Because that's what we all wonder.
Top boob, and bottom boob is all acceptable.
Yeah.
And it's all very, I wish more fashion had a
side boob.
And bottom boob. I like bottom boob.
I like side. Yeah. Like when they wear the shirts and just cut. Oh, I salivate immediately.
Ugh. Yuck. The photo shoot was strange because the photos that dropped were not covered, which is like, why even take those photos then? You know, like
maybe they plan on doing like a GQ premiere, and with those you can, you know.
Because the whole thing is GQ never does fully topless, which is, so it's weird to just take a couple like this anyways. And then I guess she was mad because they didn't delete the outtakes and not the ones she approved. Like I guess those were like left over, and I guess the pervy, you know, camera op dropped them apparently. But it's just weird because my thing was like, all right, if you don't want them, I don't know why you took them. Who are they for? And it's like, also, can nudes be professional? Because I always thought it has to be like
maybe
from the Android personal.
Maybe she asked for it. Maybe she asked for professional, since she was there anyway. And it's like, oh, this is beautiful. Let me get some topless joints and just send them to me, You know what I'm saying?
No, she was mad that they weren't deleted, period, which is why it's confusing.
Right, yeah.
And it was like,
She's mad that they weren't deleted after they were sent to her. Like, you're not supposed to keep them. Like, but, I mean, like, if you got an opportunity, let me tell you something. I'm on this weight loss thing right now. I'm 22 pounds down. If I get to take my shirt off level by August, I'm finna be a thought. You understand me? I'm wearing the tightest sweats, no drawers.
Please don't.
Shirts off with the jacket open. I'm out here. If you got the body for it and you
but
work
you'll be
for that
skinny.
shit,
You're still gonna look the way you do.
No. Yeah, but if I start building it up, like you see the V in the definition come, I am out here.
The
fam.
V?
That V right here, Robbie doing crunches every day. I'm getting that V.
The Usher V.
Yeah.
Usher made that V popular.
Man.
Which is weird because we always had
It
the
was
same
always
body.
there. We just had nobody to attach it to. Actually, it wasn't Usher. It was D'Angelo from How Does It Feel. He made the V popular. For the How Does It Feel video, when he was completely naked doing the whole video, that's when the niggas was like, I got to get the V. I need the V.
That video, I mean, I was just going to look at you for that whole segment, but that video did, how should I say this? As much as that video was for women, guys watch that video like, I'm trying to look like that.
I got to get my shit in order.
Like
you watch that shit while you eating the cheeseburger, like, what the fuck am I doing?
Like every guy wanted to say that was only for the ladies,
Yeah.
but guys watched that video too and was just like, I gotta work out.
It was motivation, if nothing else. It was motivation.
Sweet.
But you still felt weird. It was like,
It was really weird to watch.
But it was like nobody had done anything like that before.
There was no premise to the video.
It was nothing else. Just like
It was just nigga, look.
And then there was so many. It was so many conspiracy theories going around that like he was getting head.
Conspiracy videos.
That conspiracy theories that he was getting head while when at the end he was like, like and he was like,
wow. I mean that was pre-Twitter.
Yes,
but
obviously.
I'm sure that wow.
This was like 2001 when that dropped.
That's a weird reason to rewatch it. Be like, let me see if this nigga's getting it.
You be trying to look like I don't see nobody head.
I'm good. I mean, I'm happy with the idea that was a thought. Anyways,
That would have been cool though if you did a video like that and that's your motivation.
What?
While you getting head?
That's an awkward video shoot for sure.
Yeah, for the cameraman, but for the performance, like fuck.
You just like
This is
giving a promise every take. Like I promise you not in the shot. Just keep going. Just keep going.
I promise I'll tell you when. I promise I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when.
That was at the end.
Yeah. Bow. You said you was gonna tell me when.
But a big thing I wanted to ask you about the Iggy thing is when everything, obviously Twitter's just going crazy. Like it's just either women going, she's fire, or men going like, I'm about to masturbate.
Right.
And then, but from her point of view, unless I'm sure she was getting like hater messages and all this, but it's like she was embarrassed and humiliated. But from where I was, I'm just ignorant. I was just like, I thought you would be kind of like, wouldn't this be a compliment if the internet was going crazy because like everybody liked your body and like everybody was saying like, I'm about to beat it. Like, I know it's kind of gross, but it's like, we're not women, so I don't know how to.
I think,
you know what I mean?
I think with the women, as a guy, we're visual creatures, so we see it like, oh, that's bomb, and we compliment it and all of that. But women, it's more of the disrespectful act of releasing it, and then also the displace of trust. Like I trusted you to be professional and delete this, and then
Oh yeah,
you leaked
absolutely.
it.
The
So
leak.
I think it's more on that part. Versus like who doesn't still like to hear that their body looks amazing and stuff, but it's
That's what
like
I was thinking.
I think it's like on their own terms. If she wanted to release something like that, I think she wanted to do it on her own terms, and
There
for
you
somebody
go.
else to do it is a violation of trust and
That's a good-
privacy.
okay.
So that's how I look at it. But I mean, it's weird because she was on this Netflix show, and it was kind of like a Cribs series or something like that, where she was showing off like expensive stuff, her jewelry collection, all that. And she was like, "You see my ass? This is my ass. People be hating, but this is my real ass." And she grabbing her cheeks and stuff like that. And I'm just like, all right, it's a nice looking ass right there. But again, that's on her own terms. Like she did that on. It wasn't like somebody else walked up and was like, "Yeah, this is Iggy's real ass." Like, so I think it's more so with them giving their consent to doing it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But Iggy is fire. Jesus.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. I side with her about being violated and having her trust manipulated. However, if a single drops within the next week, I'm like, this shit was played.
That was
it was staged as
Well, that
hell.
was part 2. Yeah, she's dropping music.
Ain't that a bitch? Wait a second. See, that's what these celebrities do, man. They get you all riled up, and now the internet's buzzing about it, and I'm siding with her. And then check out my new single.
And it's also
the 31st.
The emotional ties. This is a very, if that, I mean, I do believe that that's why, because my thing is like as genuine as rappers and artists try to come off about their publicity stunts, it's like when you drop music right after, it just kind of like we see what's happening.
It detaches the emotional connection we have. It was like, oh, you got us again.
This was a very Kardashian move in the sense that it was like, look at my body, and then like, oh my God, I'm so ashamed. Like that's if this just kind of like randomly happened, but then it's also like the photo shoot might have been for the album too. So it's like it's really hard to like judge these things sometimes because it's like this happens. This obviously shit like this does happen for publicity,
right?
But if it's like if a genuine situation slips through, it's like it's kind of hard to judge.
Like we don't know if it's genuine or you got something coming up, so it's difficult.
I like looking at them though.
Yeah, she just drops a areola skin cream next week. If like it all makes sense. It's areola screen.
Ew.
It's just for the areolas. You have to put it on with a Q-tip.
Well, speaking of being violated, I wanted to show you this because you travel a lot.
Yeah.
This video just dropped of this on a plane.
Oh, no, yeah, this is.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. This chick drawing her drawers.
She is drying her panties on the little airplane air conditioner thing, which is like. Visually, I'm like, if I was behind her, I'd be like, air marshal, like, you need to land this plane in the water.
I'm gonna call the stewardess and let her know I hear ticking coming from your purse.
Because the smell is the second thing. Visually is enough, but it's like whatever smell is being pushed through that. And
I would hope that
she's
trying to dry them out because she washed them in the sink in the small ass bathroom.
No,
I would hope that's what
because if you do this, you're not hygienic.
Well, obviously.
If you do stuff like this, I refuse to believe that your vagina smells like, perfume.
Like, my thing is, like, what happened that made you take them out? Like, even giving her the benefit of the doubt, even if she washed them in the sink before she did that, what happened that made you have to, on an airplane, like, I need to wash these drawers immediately?
Maybe the stewardess was fine to her or something. She was like, ooh.
Women cream themselves all the time. That's a part of their daily thing.
Cream themselves?
Yeah, that's what they call it. Cream themselves. It happens way more. See, I live with a woman, so I get to see the inside track. But also, Amy Schumer said it on, I think her first Netflix special. She was like, I just try to live my life hoping that one day I could take my panties off and it doesn't look like I blew my nose in it. That was Amy Schumer's joke.
That is disgusting.
It is, but it's part of that's just part of women. It's always moisture down there. It's always wet. It happens a lot more. That's why women go over your house.
Do kind of look like snotty.
Huh? Yeah.
In a weird way.
Yeah. That's why women always wash up before they come over a guy's house, or they go to the bathroom before they.
Is it always sexual when they do that, or is it just sometimes they're like
they're
like
wet down there? I think it's just that's a healthy vagina. It should always be wet down there. I don't think.
But like, I thought like when they're stimulated, it gets like extra wet. Wouldn't that be creaming themselves? You don't just cream yourself like, oh, apple pie.
No, just throughout the day, the duration. How many times do you get an erection throughout the day? Not personally, and that's rhetorical. Just think about it. But guys, we get probably anywhere from, a healthy man would probably get anywhere from 3 to 20.
3 to 20?
Yeah, 3 to 20 erections a day. I don't know. I mean, shit, you could be working in a field where all you see is naked women.
I don't know.
And then, but how many times do you think about sex a day? They say it's no less than like 500, right?
Quite a bit.
So I mean,
I've had some embarrassing boners where there was like nothing even sexually happening. I'm like, why? What is this? What's happening right now?
I never knew I liked Forrest Gump, this movie like that. That's so crazy.
You get Forrest Gump boners?
I just get boners all the time. Jenny was kind of hot.
That's my problem. It's not. It never. Sometimes it has nothing to do with like something being hot or not.
Yeah.
It's just like.
The worst was
I just opened the fridge.
I get wake up boners a lot, but I always fall asleep on planes. So now, as soon as I wake up, right when the seatbelt's off, everybody's standing up. I'm like, fuck.
You've had plane boners?
I've had plane boners all the time, and I'm always on the aisle. So I'm the first that got to stand up in my row. So it's like, all right, guys, let's just wait till everybody in front of us will get off. Ain't no use in all of us standing up. We can't go nowhere. So I try to get it down real fast, or I
Plain
pull my
boners,
shirt
wow.
above and I just flip it up my drawstring.
I couldn't do that because then the little cart might hit my penis. You know, it's big dick stuff, big dick problems. Can't have the aisle seat. So moving along from panties on a plane. Speaking of weird shit going on in your pants, some crazy shit happened in China. This 44-year-old dude named Tan Nan. Tan Nan. He drank with his friends very heavily and fell asleep. He woke up the next day. He felt a sharp pain and noticed that his penis was hanging on by just a little bit of skin.
Wait a second. Wait. Just let me get the visual out of my head. Because you said penis, I thought of my dick. And then you said hanging on my skin, I thought of my dick being gone. So
whenever I hear stuff like this, my dick starts hurting. I'm like, never. Hope not you.
Okay.
It's another.
All right. So woke up.
Penis. It's also weird that I made everybody think of a Chinese guy's penis. But I guess he woke up, he saw that, he took himself, this is the crazy, well, that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is his dick being hanging off. But he took himself to several hospitals and were turned down because they were unable to perform emergency surgery. Can you imagine a doctor looking at you in the face and saying, we can't take you, and you holding your dick in your hand? Like, nigga, what you mean?
We fresh out of skin grafts. Okay, somebody came in yesterday with burns, so we ain't got nothing for you.
My dick is in my backpack, sir.
Listen, man, I got some Band-Aids and some gauze and some tape. That's about all I can do for you right now.
Not even medical tape? No, Scotch tape.
I got some black electrical tape, so you can tape your dick back on and you can install some speakers later.
But he was finally treated by medical officials, but it's like...
So he doesn't know, he doesn't remember how it happened?
I don't think so. But how?
How do you go to sleep in that much pain? Or maybe he passed out from excruciating pain, but he was so drunk he don't remember how he did. But
it's I guess he had to do it to himself.
Not necessarily. His friends could have been like playing with, knives. I don't know why. The game where you put your hand down and they do it. Maybe they was putting their dicks down. They was like,
I hate that I had to just visualize that.
And they stabbed. I was like, oh, shit, get out of here. Your dick, like, would your dick be flaccid or hard while you're playing that? I don't know which one would be worse.
Well, I don't know. You're the sick-ass nigga that made up this situation. Why don't you tell us?
I think it might be less painful while it's flaccid. Yeah, because if it's hard, then you got blood.
I don't know.
More blood would gush out if it was erect. Because that's what a penis is. It's just an erect blood.
Well, it says that his penis was successfully reattached after a 7-hour surgery, but it's unclear whether will be able to urinate or perform sexually after the surgery.
Oh, he ain't fucking no more.
But the blood flow is working.
You ain't fucking no more. But now you can go get a penis transplant and you can get the biggest dick that you want.
Well, no, he put his. Oh, that's true. Nah, if you're gonna have to do the surgery, I would be like, well, give me a new dick.
Yeah.
Remember, this dude is from China.
Yeah, give me a new dick, man.
Damn. I mean, that's a sad case.
He should get the biggest, blackest dick he could find. That'll throw people off.
The first Chinese dude with a nigga dick?
Black dick. I mean, I'm talking about just veiny and big. Like the mushroom tip looks like a fucking golf ball.
He would get pussy just off of curiosity.
Just that.
Because, I mean,
he ain't gonna feel nothing, but he'd get it just off of that. He got to go down on him.
Would you still have sex if you couldn't feel anything?
What for?
It's weird,
what
right?
for? Yeah.
Exercise?
Nah.
Visual.
It'd just be because he can't even get like 69. He gets nothing. All he could do is give. There's no receiving. He's Santa Claus.
Have you seen American Horror Story with that guy with the weird arm that he fingered people with?
Oh, which season was that?
The Circus Freak show.
Nah,
I didn't really watch it. All right, well, I hate when you have like a fire analogy that works perfectly, and they're like, "No, I didn't see that," and you're like, "Well, this can't keep going. This stops right here." All right, this one is not as fun, but I definitely wanted to cover this. I just showed you this before we started filming. Yeah. So there was a video of a police stop in Arkansas, and this dude was, he was black and obviously being harassed.
Yeah.
But the weirdest part about this is like, it seemed like the cop wanted to kill him but could not find a reason.
Yeah.
And I'm totally serious about this because if you see in the video, maybe we'll play the audio for a couple seconds, but he's literally sitting there like, I'm not moving my hands.
Right.
Like, because you're going to shoot me. And the dude's just like, turn off the car. Turn off the car. Turn off the car. He's like, nope, you turn off the car. Like, the
keep
cop,
my hands in the air.
The cop was just like
he's
got a
the gun. Right, yeah, he starts screaming he got a gun. Now, that part is like, bro, my hands are, why are you screaming I got a gun?
So he basically told all his friends that there was a threat.
Yeah.
So if he started popping, he could always fall back on saying, I thought he had a gun.
Right.
So if you listen to the end, the psychology in this is crazy because the whole time he's saying cut off his car. And I think in one moment he says like, all you have to do is drive away. Then
all you had to do was drive away.
At the end he says, I'm not going to move. I'm not moving my hands. I'm not going to cut off my car. And he was like, I'm not going to shoot you, but you better not move your hands. And I was just like, but you just requested him to cut his car off 30 times and you yelled he has a gun.
Right.
So essentially he asked him to move so that when he moved,
he
had a reason to shoot him.
Yeah.
So
he's reaching for something. You turning out the car, you're going right here. So then it's like, he was reaching for something. I don't know what he was doing.
And you are dead, so you can't can't defend that.
Yep.
So
he's gonna shoot that phone too. He's gonna shoot that phone so you can get the video footage of him doing that.
So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I think it's really important that stuff like this is recorded because it almost shows you a window into like how they want this to go wrong. So if you find yourself in this situation, which I have been a couple of times, do not do anything to make them. Do not give them any excuse to shoot you. You know what I mean? If it like you see what they're trying to do. You know what I mean? He basically said move, and he didn't. So at the end, he kind of showed his hand and said, "Well, you better not move." So it's like at this point you see what they're doing. So if you are a person of color and you're in this situation, do not fall for this kind of stuff because it can cost you your life.
Also, you have to. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was at the airport and I landed and I had somebody bringing my bags out because I needed to go move my car before they charged me for a whole another day for parking. So I got in my car, loaded my bags, literally getting in and putting on my seatbelt. A cop rolls up on the bike, bangs on my window, move this fucking car right now before I tow it. And I'm putting on my seatbelt so I can move the car. And initially, I wanted to roll down on my window and be like, I'm fucking putting on my seatbelt so I can go. I'm leaving right now. But if I had did that, it wouldn't have proved anything. The cop wouldn't apologize. Cops not going to apologize. Even when they dead ass wrong, they're not going to apologize. They're going to find some other reason to yell at you. If I would have said it, Ollie would have said, all right, so move the fucking car. He wouldn't be like, well, my bad, I didn't know. They're never going to do that. So if you're a person that likes to be right or likes to validate yourself and get that apology, just know, don't have that energy and that attitude with cops because they will never apologize.
It's never going to go right.
Look at all of these cops that don't get indicted. They don't apologize for the grievances that they called the family of the victims that they've killed unjustly. They just was like, I feared for my life. It has nothing to do with the person's grieving family. I feared for my life, so I killed them. That's it. They never apologize unless they do get indicted. Then I wish I could do it over. I never meant to. No, it's too late then. So if you're a person that likes to be validated, you got to go into these situations knowing that a cop was not going to apologize. They're not going to be reasonable. They're not going to be level-headed. They're not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. So just do the best you can to make it out of this situation unscathed and alive.
And a lot of these people became cops because they were either bullied or bullies. So it's like you're like you said, you're not going to be in a good situation if you feel like you have to always be right because a lot of them got into this position to bully people around. And tell like that dude had really no reason to not be like, hey, move this car. Yeah. You know what I mean? He came up with a chip on his shoulder and he wanted something to happen.
Pistol drawn, ready to go.
There have been cops who have resigned because they hear some shit like from their captain or their or their I guess coworkers or whatever they call each other, like saying if you see a black man age 18 to 35, aggravate him so that something can happen. Like that, a lot of these people are, even if they don't pull you over with a reason, they are literally looking for a reason, and that has been put on wax. Like that's been put on paper, not wax. I guess nobody
Yeah.
rapped about it, but that has been like documented. So like Tahir says, if you are somebody who always has to be right, take that L.
And let me say this, because I know it's easy to give this as a one-sided story, and not necessarily referring to this. I know that all cops aren't bad. Right? I understand that. I also understand that it has to be a very stressful job to only be called to stressful situations. Like nobody calls cops when a banging ass party is going on. Just like, hey man, come over and grab your plank. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got some birthday cake over here.
Right.
It's always called when there's trouble. So you walk around with a sense of awareness and heightened awareness, so you're ready for anything to pop off.
Right.
I feel like they just need more
Training
and also time off, like forced time off. Like a fireman's schedule goes on a day, off a day, on a day, off a day, on a day, off 4 days. That 4 days,
it's random.
you get to relax. You can go to a therapist. You can, reset your mindset. Cops don't have that. Sometimes they work mandatory overtime where they're working 12, 15, 18-hour shifts.
Right.
18 hours of just looking over your shoulder and being paranoid. This isn't your neighborhood you're patrolling. You're not giving anybody the benefit of the doubt. You're going to walk around with that hostility. And even if you go to a situation that doesn't require that, that's what you're entering in. And your energy is going to change the energy of everybody around you. So,
but ultimately, I think it comes down to training, because
Yeah.
I think even an overworked cop shouldn't be out here killing, unarmed black people.
They
because
shouldn't. I
it's
agree.
Like if your job is, calming down these stressful situations, then your training should involve, okay, like I could probably wait a second, maybe half a second longer to confirm that it's a gun. Even though that sounds like way dangerous and you want to be sure, but it's like, people in the military are trained for situations like this. So it's like, there's no reason that kids with laser pistol, little fake guns, or like people who don't even have anything but a cell phone or just doing whatever are killed way before the window.
Absolutely.
That, it's
especially
damn near like,
especially people of color.
right. Like if a dude walks in the room and he looks suspicious and I shoot him and be like, I thought he had something. You know what I mean? It's like,
You're going to jail.
that's what I'm saying.
You're going to jail, yeah.
If you're trained, you need to find that window where it's like, okay, I confirm that he had a weapon. Because the other thing that I don't get is that these white people who are doing full public massacres or like running around with machetes and like clear threats are still being handled without their life taken. So it's like, what's his name? I'm trying to find the difference.
Was it Dustin Roof or Dylan Roof? They apprehended him with the utmost safety.
Is that the nigga they took to McDonald's?
Yeah, Burger King or something before he went to jail. It's like, wait, what? How is that even a thing?
There was a girl who was wielding a machete, and even though they were like, drop it, she was like, fuck you, and like still trying to attack him, and nothing. And that was a weapon we all saw.
Yeah.
Like the threat was there, and she was.
And we're not
apprehended with
advocating
calmness
for other races
to get shot.
and
We just want the
killed.
same treatment.
We just want the same treatment.
Put some beanbags in. Beanbags stop everybody.
Man, let me tell you that's you hit me with a beanbag, motherfucker. I am spread eagle. I'm on the ground like,
That's
please
what I'm
don't
saying.
do that
Even
again.
if you had a gun, if I beanbagged you in the face and chest, you're down.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Use other shit. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
And I genuinely feel like if, and I feel like this invention is going to be from like a black man or woman. I feel like even if somebody was like, all right, I'm a genius. Somebody in my life was taken from police brutality. Here's a new type of gun that doesn't kill people. I feel like that wouldn't even be considered.
Nah.
I feel like that would, like, literally, I think that
Well,
there's
for
an agenda
talking to
behind
cops, they've told me, because I'm like, why don't they just shoot them in the leg and the arm? Their training is center mass. It's focused on center mass, and their training is to eliminate the threat. It's not
Cops?
to disarm. Yep.
But they're not SWAT. Like,
That's not that's cop training.
Well, then
when
that
they on
is-
the field, I mean, look at, like, even when you go to the shooting range, like the what you're aiming for is either the head or that center mass of the chest.
Right.
They don't have like those shooting targets that have extremities like arms and everything spread like that. So that's what you aim for. You aim for center mass or a headshot. So they're not taught to de-escalate a situation unless they're a
they're
hostage
dead.
negotiator. Those
That's
are the only
weird.
people. It's like, well, you can't have a hostage negotiator to every fucking situation.
But I feel like most of the time, a cop situation should be to disarm the threat, not necessarily kill them. So what I'm saying is, like, in martial arts, yeah, they teach you how to kill somebody, but most of the time they teach you how to just stop the situation as fast as possible. So it's like, it should for sure be that times 20 with a gun. You know, like, they should know how to stop somebody, but like their training should be, all right, how to take somebody's arm out, take somebody's leg out, how to take them out without killing them. They should know both, but I think that there should be a focus on non-lethal the same way martial arts is.
What do you think this is? The UK?
What's that?
The UK, the only SWAT has guns.
No, that's not a good idea either.
SWAT or special services. Everybody else, I think they still got like the baton and the
Niggas
whistle.
got whistles?
Yeah.
That wouldn't fly in Chicago.
Oh, well, obviously. Who knows?
Sheesh. No, you got to find some type of happy medium.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of, I guess we got really heavy into the legal system. I got a cool little hits blunt question from I Omega Nemesis.
Oh, shit. Wait a second.
Go ahead.
Wait, no. Fucking.
Never has to do that. I can't wait until you forget to charge that thing and you just give us a full hit of nothing.
Like,
that's what I don't like about some pens. You be looking dumb if you don't get a hit. You be like, "Ooh, is this dead?" Smoking without the smoke makes you look ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And a lot of times it's the smoke and the oral fixation that a lot of people do it.
Same, but without the smoke, there's just the suck and blow.
Yeah. Might as well have a straw to your mouth. Good whiskey.
So the question is, do they sterilize lethal injections? Like, if you in the chair, does the dude be like, nah, I got you, and like clean the thing with alcohol? Wouldn't want you to get infected. Because I feel like one part of it, like, you got to keep up the humanity of it. But then the other thing is, like, I'm killing you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
This is murder.
They just got a box of old heroin needles that they use, and they just be like, this one will work.
I feel like it could be the needle from the last injection. I thought about it. I was just like, that's a weird mix of, like, cleanliness.
Yeah.
And like, but this is full-on murder.
Yeah. What does it matter if you give him a staph infection? He's dead in 3 minutes.
I mean, that is true. I mean, it's kind of like, ugh, I should not say that. Yeah, let's not say that. What else you got? I'm just let's skip over that.
Pat had some dark fucking thoughts, man.
This was maybe one of the darkest.
All right, we're going to talk about it off camera, because now I want to know.
Oh, yeah, now there's too much buildup.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't lose the fans. We'll never get sponsored again.
I'll just...
No! Text it to me.
All right, I'm going to text it to you right now. Maybe if you read it, because like from you, maybe people will accept it.
Comedians can get away with everything.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Oh shit! I'm a little nervous at what this shit is gonna say.
Okay, just read it out loud. I just want to see if it sounds as bad as
No.
No,
we are not. Right,
well, throw in the comments what you think I
thought. We are not reading that one.
So apparently, do they sterilize lethal injections? We don't know. Let's just end that. All right. Conspiracy Corner. Cue the eerie music. Moving on from the past subject, cause it was really weird and I got too dark in my head. I texted to Tahir. He said, "Fuck all that shit. You ain't saying it."
Right.
Thank you. Probably.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Probably.
Jeez, Louise. We gotta have a talk after this. We gotta have. I'm sorry, Mama. Cleaning up my closet.
It's a good question. Like,
I mean, it's valid, but no.
All right. So this week's conspiracy is actually one of my favorites, but it's also one of the eeriest. So there is a group. It's a location, a secluded location in the middle of the forest called the Bohemian Grove. Have you ever heard of this?
Yeah, I think we talked about this last week or something briefly.
Did I say I was gonna say it next week or something?
No, we just didn't mention it on the last show, so it's good that we're talking about it now.
Man, this one is crazy. So apparently there is a incredibly secretive meeting that goes on for about 16 days. I'm pretty sure it's like annually. But it's like all the top people, like all, you know, like politicians, people before they become presidents, in some cases like celebrities, you know, like famous writers. It goes way back, like Mark Twain and Henry Ford.
I'm sure all the people that influence the life of America,
old and
lifestyle.
white, just old, rich, and white.
Yeah.
But it is literally the most exclusive club ever. The waiting list is decades long, and just weird stuff happens. So, you know what I mean? Like, the security is really aggressive. There have been protesters trying to, like, walk up and see what's going on. Some of them even get beat up from by the security. This one dude, a couple people have snuck in. This trade is getting crazy. A couple people have snuck in and taken pictures and taped some of the things. This one dude named Jake Morphanios used a drone, probably used a drone to obtain footage. So it's almost 3,000 acres. It's a retreat in the California redwoods. Men only, high level positions in politics, in the industry. But you know, the reports of what goes on ranges from, you know, drunk orgies with each other, male prostitutes, you know, pedophilia, ritualistic killing. They said that there's even like military snipers who guard it, which is like, why? But one of the weirdest things is there's a ritual that they do. It's called the cremation of care, and this has actually been documented on video. I'll show you some pictures. But essentially, what happens is there's this giant owl, right? On some just a giant owl in the middle of the woods. Everybody is dressed like priests, which, you know, I don't know if you know about niggas being around people in hoods, but it's usually not anything good.
Right.
And you see like these pictures go back, like there's black and white photos. And the weirdest thing is this thing is called the cremation of care. And what they do is they basically have a crypt. It's like a coffin with a skeleton in it. It's like a wooden skeleton, Mr. Dole Care. And these people who are dressed as priests take it to the edge of the lake to this big wooden owl. And these people appear playing tree spirits and all this stuff. And the priest tells members, shake off your sorries with the city's dust and scatter to the wind the cares of life, before they put the corpse on fire and put it on the ferry of care. So essentially, they burn this casket with the eternal flame of fellowship. Whenever you start talking like that, it's suspect. But it's symbolic to burning your cares away. But they're burning like a wooden skeleton named Mr. Care. That face, right? And there's only one rule in the Bohemian Grove, and it's weaving spiders come not here. And that means no matter who you are, who you meet, or what your agenda in the real world is, deals aren't to be made at the camp. But obviously, you know, with rich white people, that for sure does not happen. There's people say that this is either the site of sinister crimes or a huge backdoor bargaining spot for the elite. You know, the fact that people go in there before becoming president is one of the, I don't know. It's just suspect. But this dude named Alex Jones, he snuck in and taped the ritual. Let me show you. It's very creepy.
You lost me at sex parties and orgies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
I don't know what it is about rich old white men, but they love fucking each other. So here's what I mean. This guy's a shitty cameraman, but
he's the worst. He's the fucking. Who is this cameraman? Casey fucking Jones.
But you see, they're lighting the owl on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm good. And I'll never need to be there.
Here's the crazy part. He ran up on this dude who attended, and just how he acted is just guilt. See, look.
Member of the Bohemian Grove. I like the folks who come there, and it's really inappropriate for me to talk about the group beyond that. Thank you.
Have you been there for the ceremony with the cremation of care?
Frankly, I don't think that's something I need to talk to you about.
Really? Watch the rich white man slip out though.
I snuck in there in 2000. I'm the guy that blew it wide open and got the video. It's been on national TV.
Well, I disrespect you for that.
You did?
I did.
But there's a lot of big public officials going in there. You took me to serve them now.
I don't know about you. I don't know about yourself. But if you go in there you violated that understanding by releasing that film. I don't.
It's coming out.
I'm sorry. You took an understanding when you went in there that you were not to do that film. Did you have an understanding when you went in there?
No.
Did you crash it?
Yes.
Yeah, man. There's no trespassing signs there too, doesn't it?
No, they put one after.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I've been there before. I know what the circumstances are, and I'm sorry you violated the understandings. That was not a gentlemanly thing to do.
But what about the ritual? Is the ritual genuinely?
That is a weird thing to be caught doing.
Yo, we need to check and make sure dude's still alive.
I don't owe you this comment. This is
stuttering.
called ambush journalism, and I disrespect you for that as well. So thank you.
Disrespect you for that.
It's none of your damn business.
It came out. It's none of your damn business. You know how many calls he made right after that interview?
Oh man,
They should have filmed him walking away because he was probably like beep 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 beep. Get this nigga Alex Jones. He just exposed the club. Fam.
That's who he need armed security.
It's really weird because a couple people are really putting their lives on the line to blow these type of whistles, and it's like even if you blow the whistle, like these are the people running the country. Like
right, where you gonna go?
Who would this even, besides
gonna
the
take them
people?
down? Yeah,
exactly. But it's just like the fact that the club motto is "Weaving spiders come not here." They've killed some people in this thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, hands down.
That is
hands down.
I don't know exactly.
He said,
what
I
this is.
enjoy it. I look forward to it every year. With the orgies, yeah, it's a really good time.
And it's like, what about? And then he said that he knew too much. He was like, what about the cremation of care? And then he was like,
who told you about that? You
That's
did?
none of your damn business. And I can't read.
The tight-lipped.
This was somebody reported who went.
It's the most homosexually.
That was a good cleanup.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what is it like once you make, I don't know, $1 billion, do you just like start fucking old niggas now?
I would never be a billionaire, so.
For that reason, or you're just not confident?
Right,
oh, okay.
No, I'm confident. I'm just shooting for $1 trillion.
You just want to skip the gay phase?
Yeah, just go straight to the trillion. You know what I'm saying?
Straight to owning businesses and people.
I mean, it's not even like that's just not my thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might be in there fucking donkeys. I'm like, nah, that ain't really my speed, bro. You know?
Damn, they said that this is where they planned the Manhattan Project, which led to the atomic bomb.
Well,
yep, I feel like those conversations happen.
I can see that.
Like, what part of the world y'all trying to take out? It's like that's some rich white men talk.
But I mean, if that's the case, then it's not just for Americans. They're inviting other people from across the country.
Most likely,
I can't see that just being for America.
That exclusive. No, because at that elite, you're trying to take. If you're that elite, you're trying to take over the world.
Absolutely.
You probably already have a say in what goes on in America.
Absolutely. So
But
that's creepy.
Trump has for sure been here.
Oh, what? He caters. Trump Towers caters that the whole time.
I would not be surprised.
They got undocumented workers, and they be like, "You tell you're leaving."
But the catering is trash. It's like we got some McDonald's, we got some Taco Bell, great American foods. These are American foods. Like we are rich, sir.
Yo, that was the
Taco
most
Bell?
classless display of any president I've ever seen.
Fam.
Bill Clinton getting head in the Oval Office wasn't as bad
No.
as them having Burger King and McDonald's
And they-
in the White House.
They tried to blame it on the government shutdown, but then the next championship team that won, he did the same thing. He's like, actually, my chefs just don't like me. I cannot get a chef to cook for us.
I'm not surprised. I mean, you can't poison the president without going to jail, but you can say, I ain't cooking shit.
That's
He
true.
cooking- he
It's the
cooking-
opposite of poison. I'm not giving you any food.
He just cooking ramen noodles every night. Ramen noodles. Like, Ty Ramen, I got
You
some beef and some pork and some chicken. What you want?
You'll die of starvation. I ain't gonna kill you. I'm gonna make you. You're gonna be hungry though.
That shit is crazy. Well,
And with that said, that was the Bohemian Grove and another episode of The Internet is Undefeated. If you guys know anything else about the Bohemian Grove, let us know. I think the creepiest thing about this conspiracy is the fact that we're so in the dark. Like, I don't like it. I think that might just be FOMO, and this is just how rich niggas vacation, possibly.
yeah. I don't.
It's the ritual.
I don't think this is the most exclusive thing we don't even know about. I feel like this is just one of the ones that has kind of been blown open. Like I'm sure it's way deeper. I absolutely believe in aliens, and I absolutely believe there's proof.
They're
of
chilling
aliens.
there too.
Nah, I'm just saying I believe that the government has proof of aliens, and that's what I care more about than old guys fucking each other. I want to hear about these guys.
This has a lot more to do with us, though.
Yeah, you
They
think
making
that.
some pretty major decisions.
You think that until we get an alien invasion, they're like, give us our cousins back and we blowing up your punk ass planet. They're
Your
like,
cousins?
oh, now y'all got aliens and y'all didn't
Took
tell
you
us
long
about
ago, but Area 51 was like what 40 years ago.
it. You don't know if it was, motherfucker. They might have just switched locations.
That's true.
You know how much of Alaska isn't explored? Like
They
Alaska
said that a lot
is
of
huge as shit.
Nome, Alaska, was actually one of the main parts of alien sightings. They said that like a bunch of people were going to therapy, and all of them were saying that these owls would just come at night and just stare at them in their room. And then once they got enough people talking about that, they were like, "The hell was? Have you ever
Right.
seen The Fourth Kind?"
Nah.
It's a really good movie. You should check it out. It's about the alien invasions in Alaska. But yeah, Alaska would be where that shit is happening.
Yeah.
Alaska and New Mexico.
Yeah.
Those
Both
would
of them,
for
no one
sure.
wants to go there. at all.
Roswell. But yeah, maybe next week we'll do some alien
I
stuff.
would love alien
Give us some alien conspiracies. You guys know the drill. You know, give us some blunt facts. Give us some conspiracies, and we will regurgitate it as best we can.
That part right there.
Once again, I have been Patrick Cloud.
And up to hear more.
And thank you so much for watching yet another episode of The Internet is Undefeated. Hey, Internet undefeated. Whoa, Internet undefeated. Hey, Internet undefeated. Whoa. I think we did that one before too.
Probably.
All right, see you next week, guys.
Thanks for watching another episode of The Internet is Undefeated. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and if you just want the audio, make sure you follow us on Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play.